choice that I was born on Christmas.
And look who all showed up. If he was here right now, which he is, he would say 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I think so. The sun is hot, and that old clock is moving slow. And so am I. The workday passing like molasses in the wintertime. Yeah, but it's July. Getting paid by the hour and older by the minute. Boss just sent you over the limit. I love you more than something. I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong. Make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Black and white, happy ending, nobody fights. So if you find yourself in that nostalgia grave, honey, jump right up and show your age. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, Boston black and kind, two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture, bandy divine. Remember me, but too skinny, riding fan leather, disguised each penny. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could solve some mysteries too. And his bandstand, Disneyland, growing up fat, drinking on a fake ID. Yeah, Rama Ruck Jungle was everyone's Moana, but only jazz musician, folk and marijuana. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could solve some mysteries too. Howdy! So sweet. So, one time, Jimmy and I were smoking a joint on the roof of the Vatican. That's not true, of course, but wouldn't that be a great story? I mean, the Pope walks in, and I know I do have a lot of great stories with Jimmy, but unfortunately, someone robbed my memory bank. Jimmy Buffett is synonymous with Margaritaville. You probably think of him as this guy in flip-flops, hopping from one exotic island to the next, but like me, he was just a boy from the South with a beautiful head of hair. Jimmy got his start busking on the streets of New Orleans. As the years went on, his music got bigger, but he never forgot where he came from. His Gulf Coast pride ended up being the very thing that helped him create a new brand, new genre of music and hotels and restaurants and old folks' homes. I mean, you're 83, where do you want to go? Anyway, here to take us back to Jimmy's roots is one of the great country artists of our time, Kenny Chesney.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for having me. Hope you guys have a blast tonight. went gone for a week last month just to try to recall the whole year. All of the faces and all of the places wondered where they all disappeared. Well, I didn't ponder the question too long. I was hungry and went out for a bite. Ran into a shop with a bottle of rum and we wound up drinking all night. These changes in attitudes, changes in attitudes, nothing remains quite the same. With all of our running and all of our cunning, if we could laugh, we would all go insane. Reading departure signs in some big airport reminds me of the places I've been. Visions of good times that brought so much pleasure make me want to go back again. If we suddenly ended tomorrow, I could somehow adjust to love fall. Good times and riches outside seem more than I can recall. These changes in attitudes, changes in attitudes, nothing remains quite the same. Through all of the islands and all of the highlands, if we could laugh, we would all go insane. Yes, we would. I think about Paris when I'm hot red wine. I wish I could jump on a plane. So many nights I sit and dream on the ocean. I wish I was sailing again. The yesterdays are over my shoulder, so I can't look back for too long. There's just too much to see waiting in front of me, and I know that I just can't go wrong. But these changes in attitudes, changes in attitude, nothing remains quite the same. With all of our running and all of our cunning, if we could laugh, we would all go insane. If we could laugh, we would all go insane. If we weren't all crazy, we would. Let's go insane tonight. What an honor it is to be here to pay tribute and to celebrate a friend of mine and a friend of ours, Mr. Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy was, as a kid growing up in East Tennessee, he was one of the first people in the world that showed me that it was possible to, number one, dream big dreams and also paint pictures with words. So to Jimmy Buffett, I will be forever grateful for that, my friend. Cut out originally. Well, in the town where I was raised, the clock ticks and the cattle graze, and time passed with amazing grace. Back where I come from, and you can lie on a river bank or paint your name on a water tank and miscount all the beers you drank. Back where I come from. Said and done, not proud as anyone, that's where I come
We learned in Sunday school who made the sunshine through. I know who made the moonshine too, back where I come from. Blue eyes on on a Saturday night, 10 legs in the broad daylight. TVs, they were black and white, back where I come from. Yeah, back where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. Not as proud as anyone, that's where I come from.
Some say it's a backward place, narrow minds on the narrow way. But I make it a point to say that's where I come from.
That's where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. Not as proud as anyone, that's where I come
Back where I come from, well, I'm an old Mississippian.
Not as proud as anyone,
That's where I come from.
that's where I come
That's where I come
that's where I
Long to be here tonight. Thank you guys. Hold down the flag.
I know I don't get it all made up, but I know I surely try. It's a magic kind of medicine that no doctor could prescribe. My world of a ships out on the sea, but sometimes I rough and I got too much stuff. Can't explain the likes of me. For there's this one particular harbor, so far but yet so near, where I see the days how they fade away and finally disappear. And now I think about the good times down in the Caribbean sunshine. In my younger days I was so bad, laughing about all the fun we had. I see
simmer down. Jimmy Buffett was a cool guy. I remember one day at a long, some might say boozy lunch with Jimmy and Ed Bradley. It was Bradley's birthday. I saw both of them had earrings. So right after lunch, I got my ear pierced. That's just how infectious Jimmy's coolness was. Infectious enough for a 40-year-old man to spontaneously get his fucking ear pierced. Just enough to create an entire culture around his music.
Sorry about that.
There is no other way to say it. There will never be another like Jimmy. Usually cool guys are not that nice. But Jimmy was more than nice. He was kind. He was beloved by his family, by his friends, by his band, his crew, and his collaborators, and he loved them all back.
So proud to have been in orbit of something so powerful. And the things that I learned from him, I could call him and I could hear advice from somebody that no one else could give. And we wrote this song for him. Here's a brand new one, y'all. It's the first time we've ever played this song out live. It's called Pirates and Parrots. It's coming out on the 19th, but it's coming out right now. Another dollar on the wall, another poem with a pen, another beach bum with a dog, another stranger sailing in, and the water's just as blue. No, you haven't missed a thing, but we're all here missing you. So all the pirates and parrots sing, adios, my friend, anchor where that ocean ends. We picked up where you left off, strumming on a sailor's song. You hold down this salty rock, where it's always 5 o'clock. When the sun goes down, we'll raise our drinks. All the pirates and the parrots sing, raise the bridge, the drifters coming through. There's a golden stretch of beach that's waiting there on you. Is the water just as blue? We want to hear about everything, but we're all here missing you. So all the pirates and the parrots sing, so adios, my friend, anchor where that ocean is. You'll pick up where you left off, strumming on a sailor's song. You'll hold down this salty rock, where it's always 5 o'clock. When the sun goes down, we raise our drinks. All the pirates and the pirates sing. Oh, 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 oh. Gone too soon, but left a song. Pass the torch to carry on. As long as people sing along, you live on and on and on. So adios, my friend, anchor where that ocean ends. You pick up where you left off, strumming on a sailor's song. You hold down this salty rock, where it's always 5 o'clock. When the sun goes down, we raise our drinks. All the pirates and the pirates sing. Oh, 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 adios, my friend. Gonna put the world away for a minute, pretend I don't live in it. The sunshine gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love, but I lost it. She got too close, so I bought it. Now I'm lost in the world, trying to find me a better way. Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere. Got a blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise is a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found it all, got a paradise. Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. Mind on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wish that my condition ain't ever gonna go away. Cause now I'm knee deep in the water somewhere. Got a blue sky breeze blowing through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise has a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found in my own kind of paradise. This champagne shore wasn't over me. It's a sweet, sweet life, living by the salty sea. And one day you could be as lost as me, change your geography. Oh, maybe you might. Water somewhere, got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found in my own kind of paradise. Come on in the water nice, find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack and light, you never know until you try. When you lose yourself, it's gonna be a great night of getting lost, y'all. And find that key to paradise. Miss Natalia on the violin. Thailand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
I got to know Jimmy a few years ago. We, maybe 7 years ago now, and we spent some time out every summer in California. And we'd go on hikes some mornings. We'd sometimes have some afternoon wine and have lunch, and then some nights we'd have tequila till there wasn't any more tequila. And Jimmy enjoyed living life more than any person enjoyed living life. And I can remember, we were hiking one day, and we were heading up this vista, and we started talking about music and songwriting and our careers and his life and my life and death. And he goes, you know, Eric, he said, guys like us, we don't really die. He said, because the songs live forever. And this one will.
As the son of a sailor, I went out on the sea for adventure, expanding the view of the captain and crew like a man just released from indenture. As a dreamer of dreams and a traveling man, I've chalked up a million miles, read dozens of books about heroes and crooks, and I learned much from both of their styles. A son of a son, a son of a son, a son of a son of a sailor, a son of a gun, load the last ton, he's one step ahead of the jet. Now way in the far near future, southeast of this soul, you can shake the hand of a mango man as he greets you at the border. And the lady she hails from Trinidad, the island of the spices, salt for your meat and cinnamon sweet, and the rum is for all your good vices. Now all the sheet is right on the wind that our forefathers harnessed before us. His bells ring as the tide ring and sing. It's the son of a god of a chorus. Where it all ends, I can't fathom, my friends. I knew I might toss out my hand. So I cruise along, always searching for songs, not alone in a thief or a bank. Still the son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. Season my veins, my tradition remains. I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer. Yeah, the season my veins, my tradition remains. Son of a sailor. The season my veins, my tradition remains. I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer. Slide you, baby.
Eric Church.
We're playing the Knicks here in Miami, and the game was crazy, physical, it was out of hand, technical fouls all over the place, players getting thrown out of games, and then all of a sudden there's a commotion at the end of the court where Jimmy sits. The official was in his face, Jimmy was in the official's face. The next thing I know was, you're out of here. Jimmy Buffett got thrown out of the game. I chased the official down. I asked him, what did he say to you? I said, do you know who that is? It's Jimmy Buffett. And he said, he called me a freaking parrot head. And I said, you threw him out for that? He said, yes. He insulted me. I said, that's not an insult, that's a compliment. And so to all the parrot heads who are officials, just remember, you don't throw Jimmy Buffett out of a basketball game. But he was fighting for us, and we got to keep this party going. So let's keep the spirit of Jimmy Buffett going.
She's moving under me. Tidal waves out on the sea. Sulfur smoke up in the sky. Pretty soon we learn to fly. Let me hear that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go in the volcano blows. My girl quickly said to me, man, you better watch your feet. Lava comes out soft and hot. You better love me now or love me not. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go in the volcano blows. The ugly family. Let's be on the door, land in Mar-a-Lago. I got nothing more to say. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go in the volcano blows. Well, Lord, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go in the volcano blows. Okay? I was actually the one that smoked a bowl with Jimmy on the roof of the Vatican. Remember, Jimmy? This is a good evening, isn't it? Wow. Don't you all feel really good? That's Jimmy, right? That's Jimmy. Even now, Jimmy has the ability to, like Tinkerbell, spread happiness all over. You know, I love what Harrison said about Jimmy Buffett, and I don't know if he used this word, but the word generous always comes to me when I think of Jimmy Buffett. He was such a generous man, generous of heart, generous of spirit. He loved people, and that's why we love him, because we could feel that. You know, even through his music, you could feel that. And so, you know, just remember that about the Vatican roof and everything. I have the honor right now to bring on the stage a woman that I admire from the bottom of my heart, one of the great American singers who never ceases to surprise us with her style and range. It's so vast. Please welcome Brandy Carlisle. Welcome back! I wanna go back to the island where the shrimp boats are tied up to the piling. Give me oysters and beer for dinner every day of the year, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and lie beside the city with a tin cup for a chalice, fill it up with good red wine. I'll be chewing
sailboat that goes searching for the breeze. Well, that solitary lane fin is gonna stick right to your skin and make you feel fine. It's gonna make you feel fine. I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and get a high beside the sea there, with a tin cup for a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll let you in on a honeysuckle vine. Well, you said now you heard my strange proposal. Oh, so get that Packard up and let's move. I wanna be there before the day tries to steal away and leave us behind. Well, I made up my mind. I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and die beside the sea there, with a tin cup for a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll let you in on a honeysuckle vine. Oh, with a tin cup for a chalice, fill it up with good red wine, and I'll let you in on a honeysuckle vine. Oh, everybody's got love for Jimmy Buffett. Everybody's got a story about Jimmy Buffett. I love Jimmy Buffett so much, and our language that we spoke to one another was the language of fishing, which is a huge part of my life. And I could call Jimmy up, it didn't matter where I was, and he'd have some salty dog captain come out and pick me up and take me fishing. Even if he couldn't be there, off the drop off of Anegado or in the Gulf. And he just treated me like gold. And he used to go out on the water and make friends with lesbian fisherwomen by telling them that he knew Brandy Carlisle and that they were fishing buddies. He'd text me and he'd say, "Hey Brandy, I met some more lesbians, I gave them your phone number. Next time you're out in the Cape, the stripers are in, they're gonna call you." Thanks, Jimmy. I miss him, and he was so good to me, and I feel like he was good to me mostly because he knew how much I love his wife Jane, who's one of my most precious friends. He'd text me and he'd say, "This is Jimmy, Jane's husband, Brandy. I got a favor, I got some lesbians that want to go fishing with you." And he had so many Jane stories for me, and Jane used to call him Dude. And I just so deeply admired the beauty and timelessness and the power of their love story. Jimmy and Jane's love story is one for the ages. And so I'm really proud and honored that even as a lesbian, I get to sing this next song. Heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant for glitter, rock and roll. Honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. But come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Well, yes, it's been quite a summer, rental cars and a westbound train, and now you're off on vacation. Some things are hard to explain. Well, honey, I love you so. That's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I just can't help it, honey. You're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana when we said there'd be no room for Well, I hope you're enjoying the scenery. Yeah, I know it's pretty out there. We can go hiking next Tuesday. With you, I could walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin. Oh, I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I love you, Jamie.
Brandy Carlisle.
Not to get better teeth, but a big warm bun and a huge chunk of meat. Cheeseburger in paradise. Yeah, on earth and onion slice. Not too particular, not too precise. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise.
Old time sinners, they eat the same thing again and again. Ordinary bread, they said, will raise the dead. Well, it reminds me of a menu at a Holiday Inn. Time changes these days. When I'm in port, I get what I need. Not just tomatoes or bananas or daggers, but at the American, it's what you need.
Cheeseburger in paradise. Very much nice. Heaven on earth and an onion slice. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. I don't mind it which way do I steer.
I got to tell you what, I'm so honored to be here celebrating the great Jimmy Buffett. And I'm reminded in times like these that every time we lose somebody said it before, we still have their memories. And then whenever we talk about them, we breathe more life into those memories and they become even bigger, right? And I have so many memories of Jimmy and Jane and the kids and my kids, all of us together, so many awesome memories. And I was thinking today about one that stuck out. Years ago, I was down, Jane Fonda was talking about Jimmy's generosity. Jimmy and Jane have been so good to me over the years, and I was staying with them down in the Caribbean. And I woke up one morning and Jimmy was getting ready to go somewhere. And if you knew Jimmy, you knew that he was either coming from somewhere or going somewhere, often at the same time. And I said, Jimmy, where are you going? And he said, I gotta go get certified for the takeoff and landing at the St. Bart's Airport. Now, the St. Bart's Airport is death-defying. It's like a controlled crash, and it's scary. And he said, I gotta go and I gotta get certified. I gotta go do a bunch of takeoff and landings, like 30 of them. And he said, you wanna go? And I said, yeah, of course I want to go. He said, great, I'll just go get my stuff. And he left the room. And Jane turned to me and she said, dude, Jimmy has been in like 3 plane crashes. You're not going with him. So I bailed.
A stadium, a football stadium in Detroit. This is a song that Jimmy wrote for a friend of his who had been in the Spanish Civil War and had survived that and went on to go live in Europe only to lose his family in World War II. And he knew this guy in Chicago, but in the last chapter of the song, and you know what? The reason I don't have any level in my earphones is they're not in my ears. He went to Paris looking for answers to questions that bothered him so. He was impressive, young and aggressive, saving the world on his own. The warm summer breezes, the fresh wines and cheeses put his ambition at bay. Summers and winters scattered like splinters, 4 or 5 years away. He went to England, played the piano, married an actress named Kim. They had a fine life, she was a good wife, and bore him a son named Jim. And all those questions without any answer, he locked in his attic one day. 'Cause he liked the quiet, clean country living, 20 more years slipped away.
took his baby, bombs killed his lady, left him with only one eye. His body was battered, his whole world was shattered, and all he could do was just cry. While the tears were falling, he was recalling there were answers that he'd never found. Hopped on a freighter, skidded the ocean, and left England without sound. Now he lives in the islands, fishes the pilots, drinks his green label each day. He's writing his memoirs, losing his hearing, but he don't care what most people say. Through 86 years of perpetual motion, if he likes you, he'll smile and he'll say, Jenny, some of it's magic, some of it's tragic, but I had a good life all the way. He went to Paris, looking for answers to questions that bothered him so. Thank you, Jimmy. Let's keep the party going.
Jackson Brown.
Jim, we tried, we tested it, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody strong comes along, so they forget about it. The Southern Cross.
The fact you're sitting here, your voice sounds so wonderful, face don't look too clear. Barmaid, bring a pitcher, another round of brew. Honey, why don't we get drunk and screw? Just bought a waterbed filled up for me and you. They say you are a snuff queen, honey, I don't think that's true. But why don't we get drunk and scream?
to smoke to, man. Give me some of that music to smoke to in the honor of my main man, Jimmy B. Yes, yes, yes. If you smoking on that sticky icky, put it in the air one time for my main man, Jimmy Buffett. Can somebody say hell yeah? Say hell yeah. Say hola, hey. Now, with so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D on Double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. Make I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through. It's 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. What? Yeah, so we gon' smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this. We smoking, sipping on gin and juice. What everybody saying? Rolling down the street, we smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back. And now that I've got me some Seagram's gin, everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this types of shit, it happens all the time. You gotta get yours, homie, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you're listening to the D.O.G. I got to cultivating music that be captivating me. Who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get some back into this freak named Sadie. She used to be this man's lady. Now it was 80 degrees when I told that trick, please raise up all these IUTs, cause you get none of these at ease. As I mob with the dog pound, feel the breeze, and now you know I'm just rolling down the street. We smoking, play that shit, play that shit, play that shit, yeah. With my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, we smoking, just sipping on gin and juice, laid back. You know what? Now later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang of Tanqueray and a badass J, some bubonic chronic that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke. I had to back up off a bit and sit my cup down. Tanqueray and chronic, yeah, I'm fucked up now, but it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping, and Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me, but not with a cherry on top. When I bust my nut, I'm raising the Buffett cock. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. So we don't love you hoes, I'm out the dope, and I'll be rolling down the street. Just sipping on gin and juice, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, we smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. I'm so laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, we smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Biatch. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, we smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Can somebody say ho? Say ho? Say hell yeah. Say hell yeah. Now say bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Everybody say bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Jimmy Buffett, you know I love you. I'ma smoke this motherfucker to the head. Last time I seen you, we smoked till it wasn't no tomorrow. I love you, my brother. Peace and love from the big D.O.G.
Snoop Dogg. Wimbledon. Woody stole my line. I mean, it's incredible to be here judging. It's safe to say, judging by tonight, that I think Jimmy probably had more friends and more fans than anyone I know. And I'm proud to say I was a friend of his. The guy always had a twinkle in his eye. He always had a smile on his face. He always seemed to be having such a damn fucking good time.
he'd come up to me and he'd say, look, John, I just spoke to my Uncle Warren. I don't know about you guys, but he got me convinced they were related. Because they were both so damn smart. So I'm hoping they're gonna give me some investment advice. But actually, Jimmy would end up saying, because he came to a couple of my matches, he'd say, relax, man, you're too fucking wound up. And of course he was right. So about the last 15, 20 years since I've been around Jimmy, I've tried to live by his credo. If Cameron, you're out there, he came up to me years ago, he said, hey, listen, my son playing a little tennis, can you take a look at it? Stick to singing. No, I'm kidding, Cameron, if you're there, love you. I mean, one of the greatest guys that ever met is Jimmy Buffett, and I'm glad that I'm here tonight. Thank you. 305, it's Pitbull.
Of LA for having us here tonight and such an amazing night celebrating somebody so special like Jimmy Buffett. He's the definition of what it is to unite, not divide. He brought everybody together no matter where you're from, what you represent, religion, culture, creed, and that's priceless. I want to say thank you to the Coral Reefers Band for having us here tonight. What an honor to be on the same stage. But let me tell you, while the whole world shut down, me and Jimmy Buffett ran into each other in Nashville, Tennessee. Which I call it Cashville, Tennessee now. We were staying in the hotel, the same hotel. He didn't know I was there. I didn't know he was there. All I know is I ended up having a meeting. Somebody let him know where I was at. And Jimmy popped up. And he popped up and he said, "And what the fuck are you doing here?" He said, "These ain't your parts, my Cubano friend." I said, "Man, it's crazy. I just partnered up with NASCAR and a NASCAR team called Trackhouse." Then he said, "What the fuck are you doing in NASCAR?" I said, "Jimmy, man, I'm just taking a page out of your book." But crazy enough, Jimmy, I got this song in my phone I've been working on for years at this point, which is called "Thank God and Jimmy Buffett." And Jimmy looked at me with that little smirk he's got and he said, "Now you're fucking with me." So I played it for him right there off of my phone, being one of the only people at that time to have a BlackBerry in the whole world. He said, "I'm gonna have to get on that one." So it's a blessing and honor to be able to perform "Thank God and Jimmy Buffett" here tonight. And it's a true honor to be able to bring out the one and the only John Bon Jovi to be able to do "Thank God and Jimmy Buffett" together. All right. John, you ready?
I'm ready.
Coral Reefers, y'all ready? Now, Jimmy Buffett says it best. When you lose yourself, is when you find the key to paradise. Rest in paradise, Jimmy. Tonight we celebrate you. Thank God, Jimmy Buffett. I won't be dash and shit for it. I put it all in a bucket. Thank God, Jimmy Buffett. I'm always on here, but I'm not always on air. Somebody brought me a shot. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I say, "Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?" I got that big old beauty. Must be a Mexican cutie. I met Jimmy Kilaro and we got high in the leg. Please, I have Spanish people danced on Broadway. I'm talking about hopeless people. Hey, ain't like sweet. And all the parent heads know that you're one son of a beast. Feel like I'm fucking on stills, Margaritaville. Feel like a drink on chill, Margaritaville. She got nothing on with some heels, Margaritaville. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, and Jimmy Buffett. I rolled the dice and said, "Fuck it." I chucked it all in the bucket. Thank God, and Jimmy Buffett. Everybody say, yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you,
John
Armando.
Bon Jovi, I appreciate you. Coral Reefers, thank you.
Coral Reefer Band.
God bless and have a great night. Thank God and Jimmy Buffett.
My friend Jimmy Buffett for some 20 years now. Jimmy loved to play, he lived to play, and he played to live. He gave me fashion advice and hair tips throughout the 20 years. He's the only guy I've ever met that used to show up to a picnic or a rock show dressed in the same clothes. And each one of us, you know, we walk around and we go, no, I'm a rock star, I'm a rock star. And then Jimmy Buffett walks in the room. He flies his own plane to his own show. That's a rock star. Jimmy Buffett was a rock star. Let me tell you something. I would sit at what we call the knee of the Jedi and ask advice of Jimmy. Life's lessons were learned with Jimmy. Last summer, we sat at his picnic table at his house, and he played me the mixes, Bubbles Up, and My Gummy Just Kicked In, and this whole new record. And I've had the honor, privilege, and pleasure of calling him my friend for 20 years. And as he sat at that picnic table just last summer, he looked at me with that big shit-eating grin and he says, I'm going back. We're going back. Let's get out there and rock these people again. I'm gonna be back. I'm going to promote this record. He inspired the beautiful things in life. That there's an old saying about seizing the day. Jimmy taught me to embrace the day, to enjoy the moments, to enjoy your family, to enjoy your friends. And it's been my honor and privilege to be here with you tonight and with the Coral Reefer Band. And Miss Jane, I love you. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your evening.
Because I swear to God, I thought I just saw Snoop Dogg sing Gin and Juice with a Coral Reefer Band. We love Jimmy and Jane, and they're the most generous, wonderful people ever. I remember once we were in St. Bart's, and Jimmy said, do you want to fly with me? I have to practice landing at the airport 30 times. And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was fine. You did a good job. And the moral of the story is Will Arnett is a pussy. Get in the plane, be a man. Let's talk about this incredible band, everybody. Rock and roll, when you think of rock and roll, stability isn't usually what comes to mind. But Jimmy Buffett toured with his band, the Coral Reefers, consistently since 1975.
And in the case of his friend and keyboardist, Mike Utley, they worked together since 1973.
That is so long. 1973. How long is that? Like 73 to 2000 is like 27, 23 years. How many years is that?
That's 50 years.
50 years, Jesus. Jimmy was the front man, but he knew better than anyone that it was the band that made it all work.
They were a second family, a community created on the road, bonded by an experience impossible to explain.
And by impossible to explain, we mean they got fucked up a lot. Together as a family.
Jimmy was a deeply loyal collaborator and friend, and while he left us way too soon, the Coral Reefers are keeping his spirit alive.
This next artist sang with the Coral Reefers on Jimmy's 1989 album, Off to See the Lizard, before her own career as a solo artist skyrocketed.
Let's welcome to the stage an honorary Coral Reefer and a one-of-a-kind artist, Sheryl Crow.
I got hired by Jimmy Buffett. He didn't know me from Adam in 1989 with a couple of, actually three of the Coral Reefers who are from St. Louis and very, very dear friends. I was absolutely a nobody, and I got to sing backup on Off to See the Lizard with Timothy B. Schmidt. But I have to preface the story by saying I came from St. Louis, I flew to Miami, I got on a small commuter jet. We had a bomb scare. They flew us in 100 yards above the water. They foam landed us, and then the FBI showed up. And then forevermore, Jimmy would say, "This girl knows how to show up to a party." So, with that in mind, and actually I will tell you, he is, for me, the most beautiful illustration of what it means to be alive and awake and absolutely present in every moment. And Janie, I love you. I'm so happy to be a part of this. So how many of you guys are land sharks? Are you here with me? I know you're parrot heads, but are you land sharks? All right, I need to see some fins. I know we're in Hollywood, but I need to see some fins out here. So let's see some exercise. Let's hit it, guys. love you, Jimmy.
Sheryl Crow.
How's everybody doing? What an honor to be here to celebrate such a great human. He's one of my favorite memories of Jimmy, and this will give you a good idea of the type of person he was. The first time he was ever coming over to my house, I tried to explain to him where the studio was. I was hanging out in the studio and he was gonna come. I heard the car show up, I heard the doors shut and everything, but the door didn't open, and I figured, okay, he missed the studio door. So I go walking over to my house, and he had gone in there, and my friend was over there watching my kids. My kids were real little, they were taking a nap or something, and I told my friend, Crystal, I said, hey, the toilet's clogged and there's a plumber coming. And so anyways, you can already see where it's going. And so, by the time I see him already walking the house, I missed my chance, so I follow him in, and she takes him right into the bathroom, and she points Jimmy to where the toilet was. She's like, is this one right here? And as I walk in the house, I hear Jimmy, he's like looking at my toilet, and he's like, well, I didn't bring my tools today, but I could come back tomorrow. Check it out. Anyways, he was like one of my dad's friends. He was just a normal old guy, and we miss him. Love you, Jimmy. This is a song, this is one of the first, this is probably the reason I kept playing music, is I learned how to play this, called Pirate Looks at 40. Well, yes, I am a pirate. Oh, I jumped ahead. They even got the teleprompter. Sorry, I was hanging out with Snoop Dogg backstage. Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your wings since I was 3 feet tall. We've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the men who rode you switch from sails to steam, and in your bed you hold a treasure if you have ever seen. Most of them are dreams. Yeah, most of them are dreams. Well, yes, I am a pirate, a few 100 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. Same. I've done a bit of smuggling, and I've run my share of grass, made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. It's never meant to last. No, it's never meant to last. Well, I've been drunk now for over 2 weeks. Passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks, but I've gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing, down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, yeah, just a few friends.
I go for younger women, live with several a while. And though I ran away, they come back one day, and they still can manage a smile. Just takes a while. Just takes a while.
Mother, Mother Ocean, after all these years I found my occupational hazard been. My occupation's just not around. I feel like I've drowned.
When I'm home with a friend,
With just a few friends. With just a few friends. Have a great night, keep it rolling.
Jack Johnson, bunch of friends.
Badass motherfuckers that I know. He's not bad on the drums. And one of my favorite motherfuckers, Mr. Dave Grohl.
treat him like an old friend. Even the first time we hung out, which was appropriately on an island in the sunshine. But he was such an amazing adventurer and entertainer for sure, but what a great human being, and I'm so grateful that I could be part of saying goodbye. I'm sorry I can't be there, but I'm glad that y'all let me send a postcard of sorts so I can feel involved. Love to his family and love to his friends and love to everybody. All the best, Jimmy.
Drink it down. This one's for you. Oh, it's been a lovely cruise. I'm sorry it's ending. Oh, it's sad, but it's true. Yeah, it's been a lovely cruise.
When he invited me down to his place in Snowmass, up there in Aspen, Colorado, it was just for a casual dinner, and I showed up, and Jimmy, of course, was there, and Hunter Thompson, and Glenn Fry, and Don Henley, and Jack Nicholson, and, you know, just a casual dinner. Angelica Houston, and my sister, Miss Jane Buffett, was also there. And Jimmy was cooking, and he made some of the most delicious duck I've ever had. The flavors were so strong they were able to break through the insane amount of cocaine that we had done. Aspen in the 80s. Or 90s, or Jimmy was a great host, but he was an even better friend. He always made sure that everyone was having the best possible time. He lit up the room with his stories, some of them fact and most of them fiction. And he turned those stories into best-selling books. So I want to read a little excerpt for you about our friend, Jimmy. And bear with me, I got to get through this. I've been called a lot of things in these 50 years on this good old earth, but the thing I am the most is lucky. I have always looked at life as a voyage, mostly wonderful, sometimes frightening. In my family and friends, I've discovered treasures more valuable than gold. I have seen and done things that I read about as a kid. I have dodged many storms and bounced across the bottom on occasion. But so far, Lady Luck and the stars by which I steer have kept me off the rocks. I paid attention when I had to, and I have made more right tacks than wrong ones to end up in this moment with 1,000 ports of call behind me, and I hope 1,000 more to see. I was honored to dock at a lot of those ports with my friend Jimmy Buffett. And now, I want you to join me in welcoming to the stage a bunch of guys that we used to hang out with back in the day. You might have heard of them. They're just rock legends. Bring on the Eagles!
Woo!
float, ride it on the beach, feel it in the air. Summer's out of reach, empty lake, empty street, sun goes down alone. Driving by your house, oh no, you're not home. Forget those nights, wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy, remember how I made you scream. I don't understand what happened to our love. Babe, I'm gonna get you back, gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see you, birds keep shining in the sun. I see you walking slow, smiling. Sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Those days are gone forever, I should just let them go. But I can see you, brows keep shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down, radio on.
seem to settle down. The dreams I've seen lately keep on turning out and burning out and turning out the same. So put me on a highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your love making time. And if it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? And then you're looking for your freedom. Nobody seems to care, and you can't find the door. You can't find it anywhere. There's nothing to believe in. Still you're coming back, you're running back, you're coming back for more. So put me on the highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Come on and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit one more time. You gotta take it
Jimmy was a self-proclaimed dreamer. When speaking about his childhood in Mississippi, he would say, "I let my mind go where my feet couldn't carry me yet." But Jimmy's feet carried him far. Looking out on this audience tonight, I can see the impact he and his music have had on so many people. He's an inspiration, right? I mean, come on. Like, look at that. A man who made his dreams come true. One of Jimmy's many dreams to come true was sharing the stage and studio with an idol. And our next performer. It's my pleasure to bring out a dear friend of Jimmy's. Please welcome Sir Paul McCartney.
Hollywood fucking Bowl. Come on. Oh man. Yeah! So I had the great pleasure of knowing Jimmy, and like everyone else on the bill tonight has said, this is one great man. He was generous, he was funny, he'd done just about everything in his life. And like I say, he was so generous. I was on holiday with him and I forgot to bring my guitar. So he had his own guitar, strung left-handed for me. Yeah. So, and then the next time I saw him, he'd had one custom made, left-handed, for me. Woo! So, I love Jimmy, and love you too. So, just in the last week of his life, I was invited up to his house by Janie, and by the way, this wouldn't have happened tonight. Let's hear it for Janie. And I was invited up there to sing a couple of songs for Jimmy. And he was in a pretty bad way, but he still had that twinkle in his eye. So I thought I'd sing one of those songs that I sang to him tonight. Let's do it. You all right? Yeah, that's good. All right, ready? When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be pardoned, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words
clouded, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. I want you to let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
But this one is special. Bubba, can you believe this, Jimmy? Well, the last thing Jimmy did, introduce this wonderful Coral Reefer band, and I'm going to do that right now. It's a lot harder from the middle of the stage. I like standing next to Jimmy, but tonight, I'm going to do my best. Mr. Eric Darkin on percussion back here behind us. On steel drums, the one and only Robert Greenidge. Los Angeles, California via Trinidad. We have a steel section. Mr. Doyle Grisham on the steel guitar over here. On the drums, Roger Guth. One-man trumpet section, Mr. John Level on the trumpet over here. Bass player, Jim Mayer. Guitar player after my own heart, Mr. Peter Mayer on the lead guitar back here. Newest Coral Reefer, hell of a singer, great buddy. This is Scotty Emmerich right here. The one and only Jake Shimabukuro right here. And we got the lovely Reeferettes, Miss Tina Gullickson, Los Angeles, California. Miss Nadira Shakur. And Miss Caroline Jones has a brand new baby, and I'm not sure she's still up with us, but she's awesome. Oh, here's Caroline, come on.
Our musical captain, who's helped each and every one of us tonight on stage sail in the right direction. One of the greatest guitar players, singer-songwriters on earth, Mac McAnally.
Thank y'all. And our musical director the entire time that I've been in the Coral Reefer Band, Mr. Michael Utley back here. One and only. And because he wasn't satisfied with his share of the Coral Reefer Band, he's worked his son into the band, and my son-in-law. This is Mick Utley right here on the piano. We're going to bring out some guest Jimmy Buffetts here, and we're going to sort of gang up and sing the national anthem of Margaritaville, I think. It seems like the right thing to do. Come on, folks. Angelique Kidjo, Brandy Carlisle, Timothy Smith, there's John Bon Jovi. Hey, there's Frank Marshall. Somebody call security. This is a man with a margarita right here. There's Jack Johnson. There's John McEnroe. There's some Eagles. I'm just going to shut up and have chill bumps till everybody gets in front of a microphone, I think. This is pretty amazing. Appreciate the whole Buffett family, the children, Savannah, Delaney, Cameron, God bless you. Jane Buffett, this one's for you. Jimmy Buffett, get a big kick out of this dude. Show him how to do it.
Living on a sponge cake, watching the sun bathe.